Hi everyone. We're going to classify a triangle by its sides and angles with some problems. So the first one we have is just complete the sentence with always, sometimes, or never. So for number one, an isosceles triangle is a right triangle. So we have a isosceles triangle here, and it can be a right triangle if these two sides here equal. That would be an isosceles right triangle. So that's only sometimes, because as you can see, this one is not a right triangle. So this is sometimes. All right, an obtuse angle is a right triangle, and that's going to be never, because an obtuse angle has one angle that's greater than 90 degrees, and if you have a right triangle, that means the other angles won't be bigger than 90 degrees because it has two more angles. And the sum of the angles has to equal 180 degrees. A right triangle is an equilateral triangle. That's wrong because, for example, this side here will never equal those two. So that's a never. And a right triangle is sometimes an isosceles triangle. And that would be that one right there. All right, and then we have some more things. It says we're going to have the different vertices here. We're going to graph it and classify it by its side. Then determine if it's a right triangle. So basically, if I graph 3 1s here, 3 4s, 1, that's 2, it's going by 2s. Whoops. So let me go down here. So it's going by 2. So 3, 1 would be right about here. And 3, 4 would be here. And 7, so this is 2, 4, 6, 7 would be here, 1 right here. So there it is. All right. That is a right triangle. So we got that part. And it is a scalene because none of the sides are equal. The lengths of these sides, they're not equal. So it's a scalene right triangle. Okay, so this one, we have 1, 1, which is right about there. That's point A. Point B is 4, 0. And then we have 4, 6, 8, 5, which is about there. So I'm going to graph that. And that one's going to be a scalene. None of the sides are equal. And it's not a right triangle. So this one's a yes. This one's a no, not a right triangle. All right, and the last one, 2, 2, 6, 2. So it's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 8. So back here, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's right there. So there's what it looks like. Okay, so that is isosceles. It has two equal sides. But it's not a right triangle. So that's a no. And then we have to find the value of x, then classify the triangle by its sides. So for 11, I know that we have, this is 90 degrees, so we have 90 plus 2x. Let's just take off the degrees for now. So 90 plus 2x plus x equals 180. So this equals 3x. Subtract 90 from both sides. And that's going to give you 3x equals 90. Divide both sides by 3 and you get x equals 30. So if x is 30, this would be 30 here, and 2 times 30 would be 60. So, but they just want to find the value of x and classify it by its angles. So for this one, it's going to be a right angle because it has one angle that is 90 degrees. So that's a right triangle. Now 12, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have 2x plus 3x plus 55 equals 180. Subtract 55 from both sides. And 180 minus 55 is, make sure I do it right, 125. So you have 5x, I added those two, equals 125. Divide both sides by 5, and you get x equals 5. So that's what we had to do. And if you plugged it in, 2 times 5 is 10. And 3 times 5 is, it's actually 25. Sorry about that. 2 times 25, that's 50. And this one would be 75. So it has all different angles. They're all less than 90 degrees. So this one's an acute triangle. Now for the last one, I'm going to take 180 minus 70 minus 50, and I get 60 here. So that's what all I did is I said 180 degrees minus 70 minus 50, and I got 60. And to solve for x, use your supplementary angle theorem. These two should equal 180. So you take 180 minus 60, and that's going to give you 120. So x is 120. Or you can say, you can do that. All right. But it's according to the classification, all the angles are smaller than 90 degrees. So this is an acute triangle. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.